Hey, it's Adam. I'm here in Clearfield County, Pennsylvania at Simon B. Elliot State Park, right on the cusp of the PA Wilds, near the center of the state. I'm here to just check things out. This state park's actually one of Pennsylvania's smaller ones, right around 300 acres, but there is some stuff to do here. There's some campsites I'm gonna go over here and look at. There's a lot of history in the area with the CCC, so we're gonna look at some of the structures that they have built here. And then I'm gonna go for a hike, maybe do a little fishing. So come along. Check out the camping area here. You can see that it is not large. There's about 25 sites, not a lot of privacy. They're a little close together, but it is quiet here because there's not a lot of people. It is early in the morning and I'm talking to my camera. I think people are giving me looks. I hope I didn't wake anybody up. But up near the northern part of the camping area, there's a little trail. So let's hit that. So like most of Pennsylvania, this area was pretty extensively logged. It was in the Chesapeake Bay watershed. So what they could do is they could cut down the trees and they could send them by river, the Susquehanna River, to mills in Williamsport, or they could even send them all the way down to Baltimore, where they would use the trees, especially the white pine, to construct the masts of ships. So that was pretty cool. Because this forest is young, the trees are maybe 100 years old, that allows a lot of undergrowth here on the floor, ferns, mountain laurels, things like that, which increases the animal diversity in the area. So we're now on the Old Horse Trail. It's a trail that kind of goes around the perimeter of the park. The state park is kind of smack dab in the middle of Moshannon State Forest, so we might go out of the park boundaries a little bit into there. Not much hiking here. This is a couple-mile trail, and there is a fishing pond down here. Hopefully we can find that. So no luck here fishing at the lake. I know there's fish in there. I saw them jumping, but I guess they don't like the taste of a Cliff Bar, and I don't blame them. Should have brought some live bait. It is very peaceful out here. I did enjoy listening to the birds and the wildlife, the frogs. So we're gonna keep on hiking now. So after about a mile on the Old Horse Trail, I gotta say it's pretty well marked, it's well groomed, it's not muddy. We had a lot of recent rain and it stayed pretty dry, so I'm really enjoying myself here. This trail goes right behind some of the cabins here at the park. I'm not gonna go over there too close. There are people that paid to stay here and I wanna respect their privacy, but there are cabins, nice new restrooms over there, which are another option to stay at. I'm here to plaque for Simon B. Elliott, the namesake of this park, and he was a member of Pennsylvania legislature during the Civil War. He was also a member of the Department of Forestry before it was the Department of Forestry. He spent a lot of his life working towards the reforestation of certain areas, especially those that had been deforested by lumber companies. He was key in founding a local nursery that was established in the 1910s, and they planted a lot of trees in the area. Even on the hike I was just on, there was a few trees that were in nice little rows, obviously planted by the nursery. In 1933, the same year the park was opened, the Civilian Conservation Corps, which was the CCC, created by FDR, sort of as a twofold reason: to provide jobs for young men during the Depression, but also as a way to sort of revive the natural resources in Pennsylvania. And the CCC came in and they built a lot of the structures, which we're going to go see here soon. And this park became very popular. It was right on Route 153, and it was a stop where people could eat and stay the night. Of course, when they built Interstate 80, they bypassed this whole state park, and it wasn't as popular anymore. It didn't see as many visitors. If you've ever seen the movie Cars, Radiator Springs gets bypassed by the interstate. People just don't really visit anymore. That's exactly what happened here. So let's go check out some of those structures built by the CCC. The largest building in the park is the Pennsylvania Center. This was a restaurant that served that good old-fashioned home-cooked meals just like Mama made them. And I mean, we can't be more than 30 or 40 yards off the road here, and nice place to stop, have a meal on your trip. So this cabin and about a dozen others like it was a great place for weary road travelers to stop and stay. It was pretty small, but it had everything you need: a bunk bed, a table, maybe a chair in there. It was a good place to take a rest. So this building behind me, once known as the Residence Lodge, I'm assuming it was the place where the park staff would stay. It's a lot bigger than the cabins. It eventually became the park office, and now it's not used at all. So the handiwork of the CCC is evidenced just all across this park with old structures like this. There even used to be a band shell back in the back where they could put on little performances, and even a wading pool that was filled in the 70s. You can kind of see the indent in the ground back behind this building where it used to be. A lot of these buildings aren't used anymore. The structures are pretty well maintained. I wouldn't say they're falling into disrepair, but this park is definitely overshadowed by the 3 times larger Parker Dam State Park about 10 miles up the road. I would definitely come out and visit here, probably maybe a one-nighter. It is 4th of July weekend, and I saw a lot of sites that were not filled in, so you shouldn't have too hard of a time getting a site, or maybe just make a day trip out here. Definitely enough to explore for the day. I'm Adam Stillwagon. I'm still going far. Please subscribe.